Tak. A tu nagle...
Na szczęście, że moja siostra tutaj nie ma, to będzie już od razu, z kim gadasz? A ona poszedł do kolegi, czy tam do
Okej,
chłopaka.
okej,
Dobra,
okej.
gadamy po angielsku, żeby coś rozumieli.
Tak, tak.
Okay, let's do that.
O,
Ja...
to będzie tak dziwne. But anyways.
Dobrze.
Uh, yeah.
Okay, let's just speak English now. I mean, I don't think they'll even hear you because you've got the glitch, but yeah, let's just still speak English. In English.
Okay. You can be heard on my stream.
Okay,
So
that's good. So it's like they can go. Can't they like watch two streams at once? Like one's on like on the laptop, the other on the phone or something.
yeah,
That's
basically.
literally what I'm gonna do right now.
Uh,
Um. Yeah. Post it in as well.
what?
Post it your one in as well.
Yeah, if my laptop would like to work. I'm just gonna do this on my phone, even though it's on 19%. Sometimes my
Okay.
sometimes my laptop is just slow as hell. I don't
I'm
know
glad
why.
says mine.
Even though
It's
it should
worse
be,
than his.
even though it,
Worse than an Oyster card.
uh,
When it's got no money on it.
wait, so, czekaj, ty, znaczy, czekaj,
What's
ja
that?
muszę ciebie coś zapytać. Czekaj, ty też jest tak, że ty jesteś Polakiem, ale nie mieszkasz w Polsce?
No właśnie tak. Ja pier... A ty skąd? A w UK? Anglii czy jak?
Finlandia.
Szkocja, Finlandia.
No,
No to parę tysięcy kilometrów. Autem to jest chyba 5 milionów. No 2000, żeby... Ja bym w ogóle do mojej chaty
mm.
w Polsce. Boże, kurwa. Nie jestem sam. Jako Polak. I think we should be starting by now, but I think we're a bit late.
I mean,
Fuck's sake.
it's always like that.
Oh, well, life. Life comes life comes at you pretty fast.
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes. Snoop, snoopity doop, snoop.
Okay. I like to do a quick like track rundown, basically, like talk about the track
Yeah,
a
that's
little
what
bit.
I do as well. Used to do at least.
You want to do it or?
Nah, I don't know, cause I don't know if I'm like, I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Yeah, and as well the final lap. Who is gonna do that?
Yeah, that as well. If it goes down into like Max Verstappen Hamilton-esque between Jamie Dodger and who's the other person? I need to go back on it.
King, AMG King.
Yeah, no, AMG King. Are they both in this? I saw Jamie Dodger. Yeah, AMG. Okay then.
Yeah, Jamie is in
This is
and
gonna be
King is
good.
in.
This is gonna be good, and I know it.
Oh, me like
Currently,
you.
Jamie Dodger's in like good. Currently, Jamie Dodger is 3 points clear. No, it's Roadrunner.
Roadrunner is not here, so it's 21 points clear of King.
So if Jamie Dodger like retires and AMG King wins, then yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, easy win.
I mean, easy for
The
him,
exact thing happened.
and I mean, Solly's quite quick. Bobby's quick. Who is here quick as well?
Bobby,
I
I
mean,
get flashbacks.
yeah, Bobby's quick. Sonny's quick.
CDR.
Sparker and Albo, I don't know.
Me neither, because this is my first time here.
I mean, I'm pretty similar pace to Jamie, so probably they'll be similar to King as well.
Oh, okay, so if I was racing, yeah, I'd probably be last every race.
Nah, there is aviation guy who is on a keyboard, so.
70 AI.
And
That's literally all I have to say.
uh,
Disgusting. 70 AI. 16 drivers.
yeah, it's not bad. It's actually better than most of the times. Do you want me to talk about the track?
It's the finale. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, as well. Does anyone even... There's no one watching me. What am I doing it for?
Have you put it in the fucking thingy, the chat?
Yeah, I did.
Wait, let me go.
Maybe I should add everyone. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I'm the one watching.
Adam.
To wiesz, że co? I do tego można mać. Całą noc będziemy chlać. Ostro falnik trzeba dać. O co, już jedziemy?
Nie, jeszcze nie. Nie, jeszcze nie.
Byłeś sam Polakiem na jakiś czas.
Tak, tak. Będziemy komentować po polsku. I tak
No,
każdy
będziemy
będą
mieli
się
polską
pytać.
wersję.
Tak, polską wersję.
Co my kurwa mówimy?
Tak. Should I add everyone?
No dawaj. Czemu ja gadam po polsku dalej? A widziałeś Polska-Albania?
Nie.
Świderski strzelił, kurwa. W końcu coś strzelił w jego życiu. Po 17 strzałach. Jeden prosto w bramkarza, drugi prosto w bramkarza. A potem ten, co strzelił, to kurde ten. Jak tam się nazywa? Szymański. To tam uderzył od słupka, czy tam poprzeczkę. I potem Świderski tak walnął, kurde, z 5 metrów.
Okay.
Mentally shattered. The keeper was.
Yes.
Yes.
I had to talk about the goddamn track. Okay, there are now people coming in. Tato, może jednak gadajmy po angielsku. Yeah. We have a new commentator here. Dom.
Desna.
Dom.
Dom. Yes. House. Chata, kurwa. O mój Boże. Co ja robię?
Yes. I have a new commentator here.
Desna Gaming.
Yes. Yeah. Season finale. Round 9 of the round 9 of 9 rounds of the season. A very short season. And we have a nice championship battle going on. Unfortunately, Roadrunner couldn't join in, so we have a two-way fight between Jamie and King. Jamie leading from King by 21 points. The Yas Marino circuit has 16 corners. The best of taking place are turn 5, 6, 7, and 9. 2 DRS zones. First Grand Prix hosted in 2009. Number of laps 58, but we also half it. Circuit length 5.281 kilometers. Lap record is 1 minute 26.103. Set by Max Verstappen in 2021. That's famous Grand Prix.
Yes, very. Mercedes fans get PTSD.
Yeah, they get Vietnam flashbacks from that. We have already first drivers out on track. We have Bobby out on track. Jesus Christ, there are so many people there. Bobby out on track. There is King going out on track. Salith going out on track. Kirazu, Jamie. Then Aston Martin of Destructor. Reset King. Daddy Cool. Solly. Yursu. And then there's no one going out. Yeah, no one going out. So, who do you think is gonna get the pole?
I mean, after having no experience except from watching two drivers that here.
I mean, you can.
I'm saying. I guess I say Jamie Dodger.
I mean, you can sort of tell, like, have a guess who is gonna get the pole because they're King and Jamie who are fighting for the championship. If he would have been Roadrunner, then it would be a 3 fight. I mean, Bobby is as well a good shot. He's quick, but
this
not.
This may sound absolutely shocking, but I don't know why, but I'm actually going with Bobby.
I mean, Bobby is quick.
Discombobulating.
Bobby is quick on 1 lap pace as he's now starting the flying lap, his first flying lap. He is quick on 1 lap pace, but just in racecrafts, as I've raced with him as he spins in turn 2, going to turn 3. Luckily, hasn't hit any walls, but that was a terrifying sight. Now there's Slith, the first one to start to be, at the moment, finishing his lap. 17.987 first sector, so not the quickest, but it's good. It's decent. Obviously, everyone has different levels of skill, as Daddy Cool has crashed out.
In the exact same place Bobby spun.
Yeah, exactly the place Bobby spun, but Bobby kept it, or at least saved it somehow. Daddy went in, smashed the barrier. Like, yeah, almost like Charles Leclerc would do. My time is completely so lost. There's so many people out on tracks on flying laps. Liz is still on a flying lap. There's a spun Aston Martin. Can you check that? Who? If you want, you can cut me off. So
I think that's
sometimes.
Destructor.
Okay, so Liv's going professional P1. Kirazu going into P2s. Jamie goes professional pole position, 123.778, and Bobby, he spun his lap at the back.
Oh.
Was that King? King has spun on the final corner. Just that one last
damage?
corner. I don't see. I mean, he's standing still. I don't see. No, I mean, I don't see any damage. I don't see any damage. Sorry, going into P2 124.197. Yeah, just going too greedy with the time. And there's again spun Aston Martin in turn 3.
Turn 3 and turn 2 is being really deadly to these drivers, because I think we've had like 4 or 5 spins there. And now we just had King spin at the last corner, which... What is up with the traction on this circuit?
Sparkle crossing line going P3 124.673. Browning going P4 124.685. And the fast guy 125.457. Albo going P3 124.383. And there's as well Alvin, who is starting his flying lap. Alvin and Mixie are yet to do their flying laps.
Bobby goes round the final corner. He's going to cross the line, and what lap is going to be?
P3.
He's going to go P3, pushing down Albo by 1/10 and 400ths. So that's going to be very interesting. Jamie Dorja way ahead of the drivers behind him.
Yeah, but like I was saying, there's still King, but he isn't gonna be finishing this lap since he doesn't have enough fuel, so he's going into the pits and changing of the tires, refueling, and going out again. Sully as well is the one to watch.
AlphaTauri.
That was
Kira's? Now it's an Aston Martin.
No, it was a Kirazu, I think, because he lost some time and was 5 seconds off of his professional best. Yeah, Vision going into the pits. Yeah, most of the guys are going into the pits. There, Spark got spun on his in lap. Alvin is on a flying lap. I forgot about him completely. Just going through the Latifi corner and into turn 15 and into turn 16. So wanted to the way that King did, and crossing the line going into P8 to 125.028.
That's actually a very solid lap. He's, I mean, not so good. 1.2 seconds down on Jamie Dodger, but Jamie Dodger is extremely fast, especially maybe he's got the correct setup, unlike the other drivers. Because some have maybe got the setup that literally makes them become Nikita Mazepin.
Yeah, or Nicholas Latifi, like I said, the Latifi corner where, yeah, I think everyone knows what happened there and what was the outcome. Everyone knows. I don't have to really explain that. 2021 Abu Dhabi, everyone knows it.
Lapped cars.
Yeah, that thing as well.
A bit of a take.
Yeah, but certain ones only. Not everyone, certain ones. There are drivers going out again. Out on track. Fast Guy, Brownie, Albo. Then there is Solly. Anybody else? 8 people watching the stream. I mean, it is the finale, so I guess it makes sense. King going out. Then there's some others going out. There's a Ferrari. Jeez Christ, there's so many people going out now. Well, she's joining in. McQually.
On the last minute. Took his time.
Yeah, I mean, there's still 10 minutes, so he's still fighting with Emin for P5 in the championship still. So I mean, if he can get solid points, then it can be very good for him to get that P5 in the championship instead of 6th. Fishing guy out on track, Mixie, Kirazu as well. Some yellow flags, but I just think that there was someone letting through.
Also, let's not ignore the fact that Solly is reserving for Red Bull, I think just on the last minute, and is now in P2, actually the closest driver to Jamie Dodger.
It's equal. The performances, I'm just gonna remind you, so it doesn't matter if he's in the Red Bull or Williams. But I mean, yeah.
No, I'm just saying he's reserving, and he's somehow the closest driver to Jamie Dodger out of the drivers who actually race week in, week out.
Yeah, I mean, in this league, yeah, but I mean, if someone like Jarno would just pop in here and just race here, then he would absolutely smash this. Yeah, Solly improving in the first sector by 2/10. Apparently getting the fastest the first sector. The real flags for many people. Spark has left the session. Bobby first sector. Well, I didn't see it. We'll keep looking at Solly because he could be on a provisional pole position lap through the second sector. 4/10 of improvement through the second sector, so this could be a provisional pole position lap for Solly through turn 11 and 12. This is the trickiest part, or the section of this track. Turn 13, turn 14, all of these are off camera. Brownie going into P2, Albo going in provisional P1. Wowee! And
Someone's actually stepped
but
up to
Solly
Jamie.
crossing the line, and he goes provisional pole position 123.667, almost a tenth faster than Albo. And Jamie is going to be shortly starting his flying lap. Bobby, I think, no, he's not anymore on a flying lap since he's already over 2 seconds down his lap. Who's the on a lap? Is King on a lap? He's improving by 2 tenths on his previous lap, but he's backed out of it. So yeah, it's not going good for King at the moment. It's not looking good for King. Just can't see. Yeah.
Also, there's also a fight for P8 in the championship between Alfa Romeo, who actually isn't here, and the aviation guy. So it's going to be a very tight fight. So the aviation guy needs to get literally more than basically 9th or higher to actually get P8 in the championship and maybe bring Alfa Romeo somewhere in the constructors' standings. So I mean, probably not, but because Aston Martin is dominated and Red Bull's a bit far away.
Yeah, but there's still somewhat of a fight, or mathematically a fight between in the constructors as well between. Can you check who was it? Was it Aston Martin leading, and then
it's AlphaTauri in second.
Right, yeah, and AlphaTauri they have on 37 points. So, well, Aston Martin aren't doing great, with Destructor being in P13 and Mix in P15. Brownie Bobby crossing the line, and he goes personal pole position 123.624. That's 400ths faster than Solly. Alright, it's getting close in the top 4. The top 4 is separated. The top 4 is only separated by 1.5 tenths. So this could get spicy. This can get spicy in the top. King going P6. With 124.428. Not the best times. Kirazo goes P9 with 124.999. Ursus going to be crossing the line, and he doesn't improve. Alvin improves on his lap to P7, 124.585. There's fast guy, but he goes into the pits.
Destructo is
Bobby's on an in lap. Okay, most of the people at the moment are on the in laps. What I would expect. So yeah, well, at the moment, AlphaTauri doesn't have a roadrunner. And at the moment, Ursa and Kirazo are P9 and P10, so those have to get massive amount of luck actually, to get that constructors, and as well to at the moment, Aston Martin is doing quite poorly. Mixie still hasn't set a, well, he has set a time, but a terrible one. Can't lie, a terrible one.
2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes 14.255. Sparko joined in. And the structure down in P14 with 126.417. That's Silt going P8 124.646. Alvin not on a flying lap. Brownie, I don't know. Mixing either. Yursu, I don't know. No one is on the flying laps. Although we are going to the the time when everyone is going to be going out. We already see, no, that's Alvin going in. Destructors leave the session. Interesting. That's one of the Aston Martins going out. That was Destructor. Let me see, aviation guy going out. So as we go, there's less than 3 minutes to go. So we'll be seeing more and more drivers going out. There's Bobby. There's the 2 McLarens going out, Sparko and Jamie. Championship leader. Then there is
making his way around into turn 11, turn 10, somewhere around there. and then into the hotel section,
Oh,
and then
Jesus.
there's the specific Latifi corner,
Yeah.
and then down the straight, well, not really a long one, but still a straight, into turn 15, and he's going slowly.
Yeah, because he's on an in lap. He is going in, and well, the trucks are coming back. Luckily, his AI is no, I know his AI is in the. Well, I don't think Silt is gonna have enough time to go out and set a time. That's Mixie. Oh, Brownie! I didn't even realize that someone is on a flying lap at this moment. Brownie going into P4, just out of Jamie by 8 thousandths. A 123.770. I didn't even realize that someone would be on a flying lap at the moment, but there was someone, and it was Brownie. So, top 5 separated by a little over 1.5 tenths. But there's still Jamie to do their flying laps. Albo, Solly, Bobby. There are now more and more drivers going out on track and actually starting their flying laps. Mixie has started his flying lap. Aviation Guy started his flying lap as well. First sector, 2.5 tenths of improvement. Mixie, a little over 1/10 of improvement. There's going on something in the cloud.
Jamie Dodger started his lap. I think Sparko and Jamie Dodger is going to give each other slipstream. But anyway, going into turn 2 now, Jamie Dodger makes his way through the singular S and then charges through into the
whoa, when Sparka spun behind him. Sparka spun behind him immediately. Jamie is slightly improving through the first sector, 300s of improvement. Bobby, I didn't even look at him. First sector was improvement as well. Solly, I don't think is on a lap yet. But Bobby's second sector, it's gonna be not improving, but only 12 thousandths down.
Which means he's 7 thousandths up on his lap.
Yeah. Horde there on the flank. I'm completely lost. There's Aviation Guy crossing the line. And he goes P11, 124.952. Mixie going only ahead of his own teammate, 125.457. Here comes Bobby. Can he improve on his time? Yes, he does, by almost a 2 tenths, 123.443. That's over 2 tenths out of Solly. What can Jamie do? Has improved through the second sector and does go provisional pole position, 123.408. Can Solly do anything? Or Albo? Can Solly or Albo do anything? Or King improving through the second sector by 2.5 tenths. Can he improve further through the third sector? This is the most technical sector on this track, so he can either lose it all or gain it all and go provisional pole position that he needs. Going off a bit, but here different corner things. I can't even remember. King crossing the line. He stays 6, 124.073. He's gonna be starting P6 unless someone can do anything. Alba crossing the line. He doesn't improve. Solly doesn't improve. So
and does Mkizi actually put a lap in?
Yeah.
He's actually already did, and he just does a mistake on the final lap. So he just bows out, and Aviation Guy in the pit lane.
So Jamie on the pole position that he definitely needs. But Bobby, he can't forget about Bobby because he's quick. But will his racecraft let him down, or will he get the dub home? Or is he gonna fight with Jamie? Because but there's as well Solly and Albo who have showed some pace, and as well Brownie. King doesn't seem to like this track.
That's very I mean, he's not doing really well, and now going into the next stage, as known as obviously the race. What is up to offer?
It can offer everything. It can offer dirty driving. It can offer great racing, hard racing, everything basically. But we'll see. or maybe even boring, like Monaco. But yeah, Jamie on provisional on pole position, not provisional pole position, because he now has the pole position. Bobby P2, Solly P3, Albo P4, Brownie P5, King P6, Alan P7, Slift P8, Sparko P9, Kirazo P10, Yursa P11, Aviation Guy P12, Fast Guy 13th, Mixie 14th, Destructor P15, and Daddy Cool starting last after he crashed out in the first minutes of the qualifying.
It was very unlucky for Daddy Cool to actually crash out. So let's see how it fares. Overall racing.
Yeah. Any predictions? Predictions for the race?
I think we already know who will be champion here. I think Jeremy Dodger will win, possibly maybe not win this race, but I think he will win the championship. And then race-wise, I feel like it could be. I feel like it could be. Oh God, I can't think. Maybe the Haas.
Albo.
No, actually, Bobby.
Okay, so Bobby winning the race. Well, I would say, well, Jamie most likely is gonna get the championship, and I'm gonna think as well that he's gonna get the championship as well. I mean, if he doesn't retire, then if he doesn't crash out, then he's gonna get the dub. Yeah, maybe the race winner may not be Jamie, but I think it's gonna be either. With the Bobby is that his racecraft it just isn't good. Just he's good in raw pace in one lap qualifying, but just race-wise he just isn't as good. He just can't handle the pressure, I guess. Could be as well Solly. Solly is quite good as well. Albo could be a great shot. King, if he doesn't regain his pace all of a sudden. But the championship, I would say, would have to go to Jamie. And the constructors, I mean, it probably will be going to Aston Martin. If nothing crazy happens between or to AlphaTauri, like just getting 1 and 2 all of a sudden.
Yeah, because AlphaTauri needs to get 1 and 3, and then Aston Martin no points. Owen must be on the board, and then P3 as well, or P2.
Yeah.
What is Sparko doing?
He's probably high again. Tire-wise, I forgot to talk about that again. Most of the drivers are on the mediums, besides Alvin and Aviation Guy who have gone for the hards. So I mean, nothing really interesting in them. Yeah, but like I'm saying, Sparko is probably high again. Like for real, he
wants to get his tires cold. Same with I think Albo.
Some people have different tactics, you know.
Oh, okay. Sparko has spun.
Yep.
A lovely start.
You want to do the lights out, or I do? Because
up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna do it because I sort of know. Albo has got some angle to his start, actually.
Same with Bobby.
Same as Bobby.
5-second penalty.
Yeah. No, it's not the same, but now I start 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and lights are out, and the 2 drivers have already gone jump starts, so they have drive-throughs. Alvin in the lead, but there's a massive crash behind. There is a massive crash behind. That's Albo, Bobby, Brownie, and there's a virtual safety car. What was that from the start? What was that?
Nah, I'm looking back in my stream.
What was that? I mean, Alvin and Sparko, they got, and as well Aviation Guy getting 5 place grid penalty now, and there's a full safety car. So Alvin and
I'm looking at
Sparko
what
got the
happened.
drive-throughs pretty early on.
So
That was
okay. I think I've seen what happened.
Alvin and
So,
Sparko
can I say what
getting.
happened?
Yeah.
So what I've seen is so I think Brownie Man wanted to make a move on Elbow. Elbow clips Brownie Man. Brownie Man spins into Bobby.
Okay, so if I understood
Oh,
right,
it's a full safety car.
yeah, there's a full safety car. If I understood right, it's sort of like like Silverstone 2022, like sort of similar, but just without the flip. So, Gasly, Russell, and Joe, basically. If I understand right. So basically, Gasly wanted to overtake Russell on the middle bit between Russell and Joe, but Gasly clipped Russell, and then Russell went into Joe. That's how it was, if I understood it right.
Yeah, so now driver's going to be pitting. Alvin is saying to speed, stay out, and Sliff.
5-second time penalty.
It always happens.
Yeah, there are many
But-
people going into the pits for wing change and for everything else that they need to do. I mean, most of the times it's going to be wing changes. I mean, there are so many drivers to go into the wing changes. Sliff,
think-
Albo, Brownie, Aviation Guy, and Bobby for the wing
I
changes.
think some is for I think Brownie Man pitted probably also not only for damage but also the 5-second penalty to
I mean,
serve it.
yeah, many people as well went for that because I can check pit stops. Actually, Slith went just for the tire change. Slith only went for the tire change, and then the rest went for the wings. But Slith got the 5-second time penalty and for speeding pit lane. I don't think those hards are gonna go even until the end, until the end of the race. I very much doubt it.
3 drivers have dropped 11 positions and 3 drivers have gone up 8 positions.
I mean, yeah, I mean that start was pretty hectic. I mean, Alvin got 6 positions, but he also has the drive-through. Sparko got 5 places up, drive-through as well. Mixie, Destructor, and Dedico, they were starting 14, 15, and 16s, and they just like went through those incidents like butter. I mean, they're now 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah, I think Alvin is going pretty risky, not currently serving the drive-through.
He can't.
Actually, he has to do it this lap.
He can't serve it under the safety car, you know.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Hey, you learn more.
Oh, Sliffer's pit.
Yeah, because of the penalty, and for the wing change as well. What the? For a wing change as well.
Must have been some collision.
Or maybe he got no. I think he got the damage from the lap 1, but
And the game and the pit engineers did not just change his front wing.
yeah. So
Well,
he's
that's
back
a bit
on the
shocking.
mediums. I mean, at least he's back on the mediums. All right, the safety car should be in this lap. Should be. So we'll see when the drivers are going to be serving their drive-throughs. Alvin and Spark, are they going to be serving them immediately? Because
Oh, Alvin, don't hit the safety car.
yeah, he's getting pretty close.
The broadcast cam just gave me a full front wing camera.
I mean, it shows that as well. It basically shows every single camera angle that there is. If Slit is gonna catch up to the safety car pack, then safety car should be in this lap. Bobby is getting a bit impatient with the fast guy. So get Slit, we see, and as well now there's something weird things happening on the back, and there it is, safety car in his lap. Somewhat late of a call.
Slith is going to the queue.
Yep, so we'll see when the drives are going to be restarting, or basically Alvin, when is he going to go, and is he going to go in this lap to serve his drive-through, as well as Sparko, because he has got as well that drive-through, going very slowly. At the back, it's just a very big mess, and Sparko has already gone into the pits. Alvin has stayed out, so Sparko already going in to serve his drive-through. But
just got a 5-second penalty.
Yeah, but
crashing into his teammates.
Yeah, but we have the green flag, and the racing is back again, and the instructor has spun and has crashed out, and Sparko's actually drive-through wasn't actually served. Brownie as well, crashing out in similar space. Could this be again a safety car? I don't think so, because there's a time limit when it can come out. Jamie obviously wants to overtake Alvin as quickly as possible to not get stuck behind him as much or as long. Sparko still has a drive-through penalty because it didn't get served immediately, unfortunately. The more I know, Jamie trying to go around the outside of turn 9. He's still sticking there. He has the tire advantage on the outside, and now on the inside of turn 10, 11 and 12. He didn't get that moved on enough. Going to turn 12 and turn 13, they're still going side by side. For Alvin, this isn't good because he's on the wrong side of the track, and he can go now. So Alvin going into the pits to serve his drive-through, and they're King now, Bobby now. There are many fast lap changes. Yur's up to P4, Kira's up to P6, but with a penalty that unfortunately he cannot take off because he still has to pit. Alvan and Sparko, they're serving the drive-throughs finally. Mixie dropping down flip places as he has spun in turn 3, and also Bobby has overtaken Yursu into turn 5. You wanna talk a bit?
Yeah, sure. So, going down now into the chicane, Solly wants to keep up with Jamie Dodger, so he doesn't run away like Max Verstappen always does every time something is going on, just like in real life. The aviation guy also trying to keep pace to the Slith for the fight for P9. Albo, he doesn't have DRS on the fast guy because of the safety car, obviously. Into turn 9, the three drivers, the AlphaTauri, the Red Bull, the Haas, two Red Bull powered, and then one Ferrari, the odd one out. Anyway, into the hotel section, as I call it, and then into the Latifi corner. Albo nearly actually crashes into the Red Bull. Going now into turn 15.
Slith,
and it's
spun.
a yellow flag. Slith
Spun in the Latifi corner. And Fazga as well. Oh, they're getting close. Side by side into turn 1. That isn't good if they want to keep. Oh, there was a contact. Oh, that was very sketchy between those two. Now, is Fazga actually gonna get the DRS on Kirazu? Yes, he's gonna get that. Slith retiring the pits. Actually, he crashed. Right, he's not going. Okay, yeah, he crashed. Yeah, he is in the pit. No, actually, he retired on track. But I mean, very unfortunate that he spun in that corner. Well, I mean, it is off camber, and you're still going pretty fast in there, so it's very easy to.
Dangerous.
Yeah, it is very easy to spin there. Solly has the DRS on Jamie, but it was just to get that. Maybe on the next lap he might not get it, as he's still just within that 1 second. Meanwhile, behind there's still Kirazu, Fazga and Albo. Okay, Kirazu, Fazga and Albo still being somewhat close between each other. Oh, Fazga going a bit wide. Oh, hitting the wall on the outside. could be a little bit of front wing damages. They both actually was fast guy pitting, and Kira's was well pitting. That's mixing behind has spun in the Latifi corner, but that was very weird from Fast guy and Albo. I mean, Fast guy, I guess he tried to go into the pits, but Albo was already on the inside, and well, he had the worst line. It was very weird that Kiros put it as well. I mean, 5 seconds time penalty, yeah, but it isn't really optimal to go into the pits now. But anyways, up front, Jamie and Solly. Solly has stayed within that gap, stay within that DRS. Oh, Jamie has burned a lot of his ERS. He has only 14% compared to Solly's about 50%. King has less than Solly but more than Jamie. I guess that's some good news. Bobby has almost burned his whole ERS. Only 6% of ERS. I mean, the only things happening are at the front at the moment.
Solly now going to try and chase him down into the final corner, and there's no DRS on the straight, as is. There's just no need. Just like the camel straight. I don't know why there's DRS there, but anyway, into turn 1 now. Jamie Dodger a bit laggy, kind of teleporting left and right, but into the S. Now going to go into the DRS section. That Solly may chase Jamie Dodger down and overtake him. Into turn 5 and now down the longest straight on the circuit, and he gets the slipstream. He pulls to the left. Oh, he lags. Anyway, he pulls to the right this time. Solly, is he gonna make the move done? Side by side. Okay.
All right. Oh no, he's behind Solly, so it is a bit. Oh no, he's ahead of Solly, so it is a bit of a guessing game for us. And Solly, now he's behind. Now he's ahead. What?
He's teleporting left and right. He needs to check that the label for his Wi-Fi doesn't say McDonald's.
Yeah. Or a potato, because I mean that has confused me, Solly, and everyone basically.
Everyone watching as well.
Yeah, well, King has dropped back from Solly, that's what we know. But Solly, I mean, he's pretty close to Jamie. But he's lagging like crazy. Bobby getting King as King pits. But Jamie lagging. Jesus Christ, Jamie, fix your internet.
Just make sure the label doesn't even say from McDonald's or from a potato company.
Or go back to your house and don't race while you are at Zara's house. Basically.
Oh, he's lagged behind Solly, and
yeah.
Solly's now in P1. And now CDR Bobby's gonna try and overtake Jamie Dodger, but Jamie Dodger teleports once again.
Oh no, he's ahead.
Teleports in P1.
Oh, whoa! Oh, now he's behind Bobby.
Oh,
now he's behind Bobby. Oh, Sparka spun in turn 2 and
he's back into P1.
And yeah, he's back in the P1, going wide in turn 9. Yeah.
Nearly track limits.
Yeah, the track limits are on regular here, so it doesn't matter really.
Oh.
But Sparko spun in turn 2 and damaged his whole front wing, so that's sort of a race over for him. That's what can we say? Oh, Jamie and Solly, they're getting close, but do we know? No, they're not close. They're not close. Although Bobby and Solly, they're close. They're close between each other, and Bobby trying to fight with Solly into turn 1, and he lets him through. He probably knows that he doesn't want to fight with laggy Jamie, so he just let him through.
And yeah, now Bobby has to deal with it.
Yeah, I think Kirazo spun in turn 9, I think. Bobby is now ahead of Jamie. Nope, ahead. No, he's ahead. Teleporting like crazy. Oh,
just shaking.
yeah,
Your
just
full
completely
swing was
shaking.
sideways.
Whoa, oh, Bobby almost getting into the back of Jamie, but Jamie teleporting in ahead as Bobby lost the rear on the X of turn 8, or 7, sorry. That is actually 7, and Solly is now ahead of Bobby.
Probably for the better.
Yeah, I guess. Jamie has pulled a little bit of a gap.
Daddy cool from last to 5th.
Yeah, I mean, he benefited a lot from that restart that happened, and...
Daddy cool. Ni ska ta
I'm the expert. Yursu. No, actually... King. Overtaking Yursu. So Yursu and King, they're battling a bit. Into turn 12. Yursu on the brand new softs, or not really brand new, 1 lap old softs. King on the 1 lap hards. You're obviously trying to take advantage of those softs, as up front Bobby has overtaken Solly. Now Jamie is behind the pair of them, and soon he's gonna be ahead. Yeah, now he is ahead. Solly.
He lost his rear teleporting.
Yeah, Solly staying behind. That's Kira's spinning on the final corner. Jamie, where is he gonna be now in a few moments? Is he gonna be ahead of Bobby, or is he gonna be behind Bobby, or behind the two of them, or even lost? Or even lost of course, like big, because I mean,
teleport behind Sparkle.
Yeah.
And lose the
lose the championship.
And then King just all of a sudden teleports to P1.
Yeah.
This
King...
is our moment. We should always seize our moment.
Yes. King overtaking Aviation Guy. But you're as well trying to overtake Aviation Guy going to turn 9. And he did overtaking Bobby going into the pits.
Luckily there's not another Ferrari, so the strategy... So there won't be a double stack like in Monaco. Yeah.
We knew. Yeah, but Bobby going to the pits now. Solly has to deal with it by himself with the Jamie as he went a bit off track. Into turn 5. Jamie usually likes to lag in here on this corner. This time he doesn't. Now I think it's back to normal, I guess.
The teleports to 7 laps behind Solly.
Yes. I think now his internet has solved himself. It had a mental breakdown as King spinning into turn 4. Oh, that's even worse for the championship contender. Well, yeah, 21 points behind, but still, there was a shot at the championship. But now it looks like that is even less likely to get that championship. He's already made his pit stop, and he's gonna be getting overtaken. He even lets through Mixie. So Mixie's up into P9.
And Jeremy Dojo boxes, and Solly follows him.
So, I mean, it's now pretty much the optimal. Yeah, pretty much this lap it's the optimal time to pit. I was about pit for the hards. Yeah, and Albo into the lead. Now, is Bobby gonna take both of them? Bobby's setting the fastest second sector. Oh, could it be Bobby ahead? Yes, it is. It is Bobby ahead of both of them, but quite the margin. I mean, look at the gap. That is a significant gap. That's 2.2 seconds. King speeding the pit lane, and Kirazu speeding. King is out. King is out of the race. Yeah, Jamie is the champion. Now we know for a fact.
He's leaving already.
Yeah, he knows it. Jamie knows it. Or maybe he was just warming up the tires. But anyways, he knows that he's won the championship.
He could also spun at the Latifi corner.
Who?
Kirazu.
Oh, I think I said that. But yeah.
Oh.
And now Kirazu has retired in turn 5.
Retirement.
Going straight, by the way. He went straight in there.
On.
Yeah, so now there are...
Did he lock up and went 75 billion miles an hour into a wall? You never know.
I never know. Albo going to the pits to change over from the mediums. And Bobby is going to be our new race leader, surely. Jamie doesn't seem to be lagging anymore, so that's good for Solly as well. But she actually didn't... actually forgot that Welshie was in here. I thought... I guess he didn't pick a team. Alvin is now up to P4, but Alvin still has to pit from those hearts. So, obviously not very good for him. But he has to deal with it. If he's gonna pit now, he's gonna be behind Daddy Cool. But Yurus as well has to pit from those softs. I mean, there's no way that he's gonna be getting in the... you mind talking?
Yeah, sure. Albo has been overtaken by his teammate into the chicane now, and Albo wants to get some revenge. He's going to have DRS down the straight. Out of him pulls to the far right and gets overtaken. So now into turn 9, and Albo goes, you can say, a little bit wide of the line, in my opinion. He could have still come
well, Alvin went wide as well.
GSC making his way into now the hotel section. Not so far, only 3 seconds. That sounds like a long gap, but to be honest, if that could be really fast, if you really think about it. And
Solly.
So now going to turn 15.
Solly has overtaken Jamie.
Oh, I didn't even notice. And then Jamie just teleports in front of him.
Nah.
So CDR Bobby's currently leading this race by also 3.7 seconds. So maybe my crazy prediction actually was correct.
I think your prediction... Oh, in the pits. What? Where did he was in a good position. Daddy Cool...
Before we started...
He was in a good position. What? Wasn't he like P7?
He was P8, I think.
I mean, he was P8 or 7 or something, and he started like last.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess he didn't have time anymore, but all of a sudden he didn't have time. It could be just personal reasons as well. Just all of a sudden this thing happened and we can't. Solly is actually catching up to Bobby. Right, your prediction was that Bobby's gonna win.
Yeah.
And mine was... Wasn't it Bobby as well? I think it was Bobby as well.
Yeah, I thought you said either Bobby or Solly or Jamie Dodger. You said one of those 3.
No, yeah, but we both guessed that Jamie is gonna win
the championship.
Yeah, but not necessarily win the race. So I get at the moment with like 13 laps ago, it looks like our predictions are going to be becoming truth.
Shocking.
I mean, yeah. Ow. Nothing really happening a lot. At the moment, like, well, Solly is catching up to Bobby a little bit.
Jamie Dodger is actually now out of DRS range to Solly.
I mean, he did use quite a bit of years. He has 20% of ERS about. Solly about 40. Bobby has in the between of those two. Jamie is losing quite some time in the third sector, and actually Solly is gaining in there on the pair of them. Yeah, Solly's is catching up, I think, like a little bit. Jamie taking a bit of an interesting line, but now going again an interesting line through turn 3, and he's lost his DRS, potential DRS. Oh, Bobby spins. Bobby spins in turn 5 on lap 17. He has absolutely no pressure from behind. I mean, Solly was like 3 seconds behind, but that's not really pressure. That's not really necessarily pressure, and now he has to fight Albo, who's very aggressive, and Bobby as well very aggressive. So yeah, they're now fighting for the podium places, and Bobby getting the move done. Although there's a bit of contact between those two. Fast Guy getting overtaken by Aviation Guy. Those Albos sending it into turn 12. Albo's very aggressive. That's what I remember from him. As well as Bobby. Fast Guy getting overtaken as well by Mixie going to turn 6. Oh, they make contact. And Mixie eventually is ahead. Both Mixie and Fast Guy are gonna be having DRSs on this back straight. Spark on the pits. But Mixie stays ahead of Fast Guy. Alvin boxes Sparko 5-second time penalty, crossing the white line on the exit, on the pit exit. But this is what I talked about from Bobby. He might have good pace, like raw pace, one lap pace, but he just doesn't deliver it in the race. He just doesn't deliver in the races. That's his problem. And that's his issue. And now Solly is looking to get a win here, because Jamie just doesn't have the pace at the moment to keep up with him.
That is actually pretty
Shocking.
Shocking. Yeah, I was just lost for words.
Yeah, it just all of a sudden.
But anyway,
and the back.
Solly is currently leading, and there's already lapping starting to happen.
Mixie getting a bit of a fight with Aviation Guy. And into turn 6, Mixie gets the move on Aviation Guy. Aviation Guy is... Well, there was a bit of contact between Aviation Guy and Fast Guy. Mixie getting out of shape in turn 7. Aviation Guy hitting the wall in turn 8. Is Aviation Guy gonna retake the P7 into turn 9? No, he isn't. So Mixie getting the P7 from Aviation Guy, and Fast Guy stays it in 9th.
Oh, Fast Guy into turn like 12, 11, hits the rear of the Aviation Guy, and I think the Fast Guy's got damage. No, he doesn't actually.
I don't.
And now he just goes over the curb a bit too much, but I think that's for the better. And now the Fast Guy pulls to the right. Can he make the move around the outside into turn 1? He does not.
Does he make a switch back?
Aviation Guy goes wide. Can he keep it? Can he keep P8? Foxy's Guy pulls to the right, pulls to the left.
Whoa.
He's about to do. Oh my! And now into the turn 5 hairpin.
Who is gonna get the DRS?
The Fast Guy cannot.
Who is gonna get the DRS? Ooh, there was a bit of contact. Who's gonna get the DRS? Fast Guy.
Fast Guy.
So, and neither of them have much of the ERSs.
Fast Guy has literally got none.
Yeah, neither did the Aviation Guy.
And the Aviation Guy sends it. The Fast Guy cannot come back. Aviation Guy does a bit of a sketchy move, goes a bit way wide past that chicane. Now down another DRS straight, and banging wheels into turn 9. Can they pull up the move?
Oh, Aviation Guy stays in 8th, but they have lost significant amount of time. We left. Whoa, that was very close between us two. into turn 11. Fast guy was trying to look for a move. Alvin is setting new fast lap 126.852. But Fast Guy was really trying to look for a move into turn 11, but Aviation Guy didn't leave any room. Fast Guy now getting a way better exit of the last corner, turn 16. And does he get the move done? No. Aviation Guy still stays in. Aviation Guy defends the P8 like a madman. He knows that he wants to get that P8 in the championship as well. Into turn 5.
The Aviation Guy forces in the wrong way around, but the Fast Guy noticed the switchback, and now down the straight, he is charging like a bull, side by side going down into the chicane. Kizzy is running away with a P7, but then the Fast Guy will have the inside line into the chicane, but has to brake early because he's going to take the inside line and can't switch back. If the Aviation Guy...
It's a Fast Guy spins!
And it's a spun!
Fast Guy has spun on the in turn 7, and now the gap is almost 8 seconds. 7.4, 7.5. So otherwise Aviation Guy is gonna have no troubles behind, as well ahead.
Anymore.
Alvin has overtaken user.
Alvo is actually fighting CDR Bobby down the straight.
Well, not really fighting. I mean, he's staying within the DRS.
And also Jersey is catching up to Alvin.
Mixie made a mistake in the Latifi corner, and Aviation Guy has caught up to him quite significantly. But Aviation Guy is driving on a keyboard, so that's gonna be one downside. And Mixie's faster, so Aviation Guy isn't gonna get the DRS on Mixie on the main straight.
Sparko is trying to, I believe, block Solly from lapping, as Sparko's actually ghosting, trying to catch up to Solly and ghosting into him. Look at this, going into the last corner.
My controller has died. I'm gonna
Jamie Dodger to actually slowly start to catch up, as Sparko just won't go away.
Yeah, he won't go. He won't go. He wants to disturb Solly to get him a little bit unfocused, if that's even a word. Or get him. Yeah. Does Jamie have the deers? No. So Sparker is really trying to help Jamie to get that win, although it isn't really necessary to get that win. It would be very nice to end off the season with a win, with the championship as well in his belt. So it would be nice to finish off the season with a win and with the championship win, but you never can't have those two things, unfortunately. Oh, that's Mixie.
And that's Mkizzy.
Mixie has spun in turn 1. And that has given P7 to Aviation Guy now as he goes over the curves in turn 3. Fast Guy going into the pits for the softs. That's not Fast Guy. This is Fast Guy for the softs, so he's going to be trying to get the fastest lap of the race. Solly still staying in the lead.
Sparko's still trying to distract him.
Jamie in P2. Well, he's catched up to Solly a little bit. Taking inches long in turn 1 and into turn 3.
This is actually giving Jamie Dodger DRS.
Yeah, on this main straight. Well, that's the thing that Sparko is now destined to do, sort of. Bobby and Albo, they're trying to follow this front or try to like gain on them. So that they can get the DRSs, but they just can't seem to get them. Jamie and
Jamie still can't catch up to Solly here, so this is a lost cause right now with 7 laps to go. But I think Jamie Dodger may still come back, so
I mean, Or it just isn't. I mean, as well, like Jamie doesn't want to risk it. I mean, even if he crashes out, he is gonna get the win. As Bobby again, spinning, and this time at Latifi corner, like you said, and he is not even on the podium now. He's down in P4. Well, Alvin is like 30 seconds behind, but still, now down in P4, 7 seconds behind Albo. Well, that's gonna be very difficult unless Albo does that like he did, jumping over the curbs like an aviation guy. And Albo has damage.
Bobby again.
Yeah, Bobby again. In turn 3. That's aviation guy and Mixie.
No damage infringements.
Yeah. Mixie and aviation guy fought for P7 into turn 9, and Mixie getting the P7 back. Sparkle getting a 3-second corner cutting. That's
he's really trying to keep.
That's art, actually, with the regular corner cuttings. But yeah, he's really trying to maintain that. Jamie has actually caught up to Solly somewhat. Now the gap is like 8 tenths, 7 tenths. So he has really gained on Solly quite some time.
McLaren mind games.
Mm.
Oh!
Whoa! And Sparko just completely smashed into the wall. And that is a full course safety car. Fast getting the fastest lap, 126.533, but that could be getting taken away unless
it's happening again.
Yeah, but now the stakes are lower.
I know, but still, it's pretty much the same thing. I think this was Crashgate. I think Sparko's doing Crashgate just to win a race, although he's already won the championship.
Bobby going into pits, changing off the front wings. So Albo and Bobby, they have to change off the front wings. Both Albo going for the mediums, Bobby going for the softs. Alvin pitting, Ursus staying out. Let's see what the other drivers are going to be doing, especially the top 2. What Solly and Jamie they will do.
And actually, Yuzi is actually ahead of Bobby.
Yeah. For now, at least. After the Sitco restart, Bobby is faster than Ursu by raw pace, and Bobby has fresher and better tires, so he will overtake Ursu easily. In whichever corner he wants to select, even like turn 15 if he really wants to, or like turn 10, or whatever corner he wants to pick. Solly, now the top 2, what they're gonna do. Solly pits, Jamie as well pits, but Solly's entry was a little bit late. It was very late entry, so we'll see if he's gonna get penalized for that. Mr. Eddie's mechanics getting run over.
Mechanics.
Solly and Jamie for the softs. The same for me. Albo going back into the pits to judge off from the mediums. I guess a misselection from him. He didn't select.
The fast guy ever so slightly missed being lapped, so he's good there. Both soft, so unlike
Albo, who is pitted from like 2-lap mediums to 12-lap mediums.
Glitch?
I don't think so.
He could have just used the softs. He hasn't used this softs all race.
Yeah, he hasn't used his softs at all. He's gone medium, medium, hard, medium, medium in this race. The most. Is he doing
a Lando Norris?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know actually.
Pit one more time.
Here's up to P3 as well. Aviation guy pitting for the softs, obviously, and now dropping down to last. Aviation guy, I think fast guy should be still somewhat celebrating his fastest lap for now, until it's gonna get taken away from, well, either Solly, Jamie, or Bobby, because those are those were the three winning contenders for this race, as was showed in qualifying. It was 1, 2, 3 for those three. Alba going into the pits once again for the 5th time. Is he gonna take the softs, or is he gonna go to the wets? We'll see. Softs. That's softs.
He's got the Ferrari.
No, that's, yeah. Now softs. All right. Now he has gone to softs. All right. 3rd time lucky. But now he's 6th behind his teammate. That's not really ideal, but 3rd time lucky, I guess. 3rd time lucky. Lap 27, so the safety car is definitely gonna be in this lap, since you can't have 1 lap to go in this game. For fast guy, it would be good to be pitting from the softs, because they're 5 lap old, which not ideal really to have that old softs. Gonna have to now use the controller where, like, I have to really hard press the R2, because it's sort of broken, because like a few years ago I sort of threw it into a wall after raging on Rocket League a little bit too much. Safety cars in this lap. In this lap, like I said. You want to do this thing, the reset thingy?
Sure. So, as the safety car now speeds away, it's all down to Solly to just get a better start than Jamie, put Jamie into a shock and just go at a time which may catch him off guard. So, round the underneath the bridge, and then into the Latifi corner. Yes, it's now known as the Latifi corner. So into turn 15, he's gonna make his way into turn 16, and now when is he gonna go? When is he gonna hit the accelerator? And he's hit the accelerator now. Go, go, go! 3 laps. No, 2 laps of action. Let's see how this goes. Solly in the lead. Jammy Dodger in 2nd. I mean, that's a bit obvious, but still, Jammy Dodger now is going to have. There's going to be no DRS
Bobby,
in the next 2 laps, and that's Bobby.
Bobby spun, and he's lost.
He's lost it all. It's gone in his head, and now down the straight, Jammy Dodger's going to have the slipstream and the ERS, but then Solly's also actually stopped. He's saving his ERS. Jammy Dodger into the chicane. Is he going to make it? No, he's not. He's going to just ever so slightly pack behind, and then into the next corner, and then into turn 8, where he's going to have another shot at it. Into turn 9. Will it be forced the long way round or the short way round? If he even catches up to Solly, he's closing the gap, but it's not enough to make a move. He goes a bit wide, but he's going to immediately
elbow.
cut in. No, he's not.
Elbow around the outside of Urso into turn 9. What a beautiful move from the Albanian. I guess the Albanian, I don't know. But Urso getting absolutely eaten from those hearts. Although doing very good job to only now lose only 1 place. And 1 final lap to go. Solly getting the fast lap, 125.442.
Yes, we all know who's won the championship, but now it all comes down to this. The final lap of the final race of Nostalgia Racing League Season 1 in round 9 in Abu Dhabi. And now, going into turn 5, Jamie Dodger is going to make the infamous move. No, he's not. I think he's going to keep behind Solly. He probably knows he's won. Bobby is pit for mediums. I mean, probably due to damage infringements. But anyway, he's got the slipstream. He's got the ERS. Well, nearly dead. It pulls down to the left. He sends it down the inside. And he's going to get P1. Is Solly going to come back at him? Yes, he is. Solly stays ahead. And now, Jamie Dodger's going to have another shot down the straight once again. He's going to make it. Is it going to be the long way round? He pulls to the left. Down the inside into turn 9.
It's great racing between those two. Solly on the outside, Jamie on the inside. Now Solly on the inside, Jamie on the outside. And Solly into turn 12 is ahead. There's this one section left. Jamie really trying to get that win, to finish off his style. But I think it will go to Solly to finish off it with style. One final corner. Jamie tried to send it. Solly wins the final race of the season, but Jamie wins the Nostalgia Racing League Season 1 World Championship. Albo finishes in P3 in the lowest step of the podium. Alvin finishing in P4, and then I have no clue.
Here's P5.
Yeah, Fast Guy getting the drive today.
Bobby last. Aviation guy, I think P7. P6 was the fast guy, and then the last person P8.
But Solly winning in style. Yursu finishing P5, Mix in P7, Aviation guy finishing P7, so he's gonna get the 8th position in the championship. Fast guy finishing P8 after starting P13. I would say Mixie drive today from starting P14 to finish it off in P6. Maybe as well Yursu is a good shot since he very nicely defended off from the drivers. But Solly getting the win, getting the dub home. Jamie finishing in P2, but the most important thing for him is winning the drivers' championship. And Aston Martin have won the constructors' championship in this season. It's been a very good season from the second half of the season that I commentated. You only joined for the
today.
Yeah, you're
not today, but yeah.
Well, for this race, as well, very good season from the drivers. Angel King has left the server, actually, but I mean it was a very good season. Bit of dirty driving, but as well amazing races, unexpected winners, like Yursu literally last race winning P1, yes, finishing P1 after Roadrunner getting post-race penalties. But yeah, it's been a great season. It's been a very great season all the way through, and there could have been only one and only champion, one and only winner of the season. And from the drivers, it is Jamie, and from the constructors, it is Aston Martin. Do you have anything else to add?
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Next race, no idea when it's gonna be. Maybe like in 3 weeks' time. I have no idea. But yeah, so you guys next time, whenever the season 2 is gonna